breaking news. Minnesota Timberwolves traded Jimmy Butler, or agreed to trade Jimmy Butler to the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll just call it a rumor right now, but Jimmy Butler looks to be a Philadelphia 76er. The Sixers apparently put a package around Robert Covington, wingman, a good D&3 guy. And also, they're trading Dario Saric, power forward, stretch forward type of guy. Really like both. Saric ain't really had a great season this year, but I think last night might have been the breaking point for Jimmy Butler with the Timberwolves. A report just came out about an hour ago that I seen that Jimmy Butler said this playing 40 minutes-ish when Minnesota got to stop. He was complaining about playing too much, and Tom Thibodeau, the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach, he has a reputation for running his players into the ground. If you famously remember, I think the Chicago Bulls was either getting blown out or they were beating the Miami Heat when Derrick Rose tore his knee up, and it was no point for him to be in the game. I think they was blowing him out, and Tom Thibodeau is one of the most overrated coaches in the NBA. He's really a defensive coordinator. He runs his players into the ground, and that's one of the reasons Derrick Rose, kind of tore his knee up. And I think this is good, man. Jimmy Butler was trying everything in his power to get out of Minnesota. I mean, I seen a picture of him bouncing the ball at the Laker game off of Andrew Wiggins' head. Apparently, he did let Tyus Jones, the backup point guard from Minnesota, use his private jet to fly to see his brother play, who plays at Duke. Playing his game the other day. So, it wasn't all bad. Apparently, he had G-checked some people in the locker room and told them it was his team and cussed a lot of people out. He scratched and clawed and cried to get out of Minnesota. And, obviously he wanted out. He felt that Minnesota, the young guns, Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns wasn't working hard enough. They was too lazy. He wanted out. And, he wanted to win now. He's 30 years old, so you feel him. If you feel like some 22, 23, 24-year-olds that are the cornerstone of the team ain't progressing, ain't taking it serious enough, ain't balling hard enough, ain't working hard enough, you trying to win a ring right now in your prime or try to be a part of a winner, you ain't trying to be the 8th seed looking on the outside of the playoffs, you trying to get out. And for Philly, I'm pretty sure they probably drew a draft pick in there too. They really should have tried to ship out Markelle Fultz, which I don't know if they did or didn't. I just know the package is centered around Robert Covington, who's a really good 3-and-D guy. He'll fit in well in Minnesota. His ability to be a marksman from the three-point lane. I think he went to Tennessee State. Very good defender, very good 3-point guy. And then, they got rid of Dario Saric. They lost a little bit of shooting. He hasn't really been balling this year for whatever reason it was. He had some really, really good games last year. He's more of an offensive weapon. And maybe he got lost in the sauce or lost in the shuffle this year. But he's a really good stretch forward guy. I don't know if Minnesota was able to get off the contract they wanted to get off. Gorgie Jane from Louisville. They had just signed him to like a $50 million contract. They was trying to get up out of that. So I'm not sure if they got out of that contract. So you'll keep tuned on Twitter, ESPN, and right here on Goodfellas Sports TV to learn the particulars. But when the deal is 100% official, I continue to break it down once again. So how does Jimmy Butler feel in Philadelphia? I think he fits in good. I don't know if he's going to be happy and want to stay in Philly. And Philly is a major city. Good cheesesteaks. They got a lot of different sports teams. They got some amazing fans. And I think this is good. Jimmy Butler provides pretty much what Robert Covington did, but I think 3 steps or 3 levels above what Robert Covington did. Obviously, he's a more consistent player than Robert Covington. They have similar size. Jimmy Butler can hit the three-pointer. I don't know if he's a better three-point shooter than Covington, but he brings a better scoring aspect. He can create his own shot. He can get it off the dribble. And he with 2 cornerstones, unlike Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns, that want to win right now. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are serious, hard-working guys that want to win. You put them in there with them. You put them in there with another veteran like J.J. Redick that can shoot. I think Philadelphia improved their team. And the difference between him and Robert Covington is Jimmy Butler is an elite defender. Ben Simmons is becoming an elite defender. Joel Embiid is becoming an elite defender. And Jimmy Butler can put the ball on the basket and create his own shot. Where Covington wasn't that good in that aspect. And then Jimmy Butler is not too much drop-off from three-point land. So you get the shooting, you get this extra score, and you get another elite defender, a more elite defender than Robert Covington. It's a win-win. You get another all-star to put with 2 all-stars, and you get the shooter next to Ben Simmons when you need a shooter, and you got Still got JJ Redick. So at the end of the day, it's a good move for Philly. They needed that move. They lacked so much shooting. They lacked that other swing scorer. JJ Redick ain't the type of guy that's going to put the ball on the basket and score. Markelle Fultz ain't been a shooter they need to be, so he can't really be a threat scoring. So Jimmy Butler gives them that wing that can shoot and score. And, you know, a real all-star. You know, where Covington wasn't, where they didn't have an elite guy that can create his own shot off the dribble, an elite, multifaceted NBA player, defender, a spot-up shooter, you know, and this is going to be a good look for Jimmy Butler. Hopefully he embraces being in Philly. I'm pretty sure them young guys will embrace him. The city will embrace him as well. It's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, can email me video requests, questions. You want to make a donation to the channel. The link's in the description as well. The donation link, and I link this source from Twitter to the description. Y'all know what the business is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Salute, salute. Definitely appreciate everybody. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Miss another video. And we gone.